Hi everyone, my name is Helen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. Today we're going to just move through a beginner's twist class. So it'll be Vinyasa. We will move a little bit. If you don't know what a Vinyasa is, please click on the video above breaking down Chaturanga and Sun Salutation A. And so we'll just move slow. We'll do some twists, a lot of twists. So twists are very good for digestion. When we twist, we're compressing the digestive organs. Really good for spinal mobility. Some people say it detoxes you. I don't think that's scientifically proven, but it's a nice thought, so I like to say that as well. You will have 2 yoga blocks just in case, and your mat. Let's go. Let's begin in a comfortable seated position. You can sit cross-legged or on your knees. You can prop your hips up on a block or a pillow. If you feel that you're not able to sit comfortably, your knees come up and you round. Give your hips a little height and you'll be able to straighten out the spine a little bit more. Close your eyes once you find your seat and just start to tune inwards. In yoga, we practice the principle of pratyahara, which is withdrawal of the senses. So when we close our eyes, we block out all those visual distractions that are happening outside of us so we can tune into ourselves. It's a very personal practice. So being able to let go of what's going on around you and just become aware of what's going on inside you. Breathing in and out through the nose. Let's make our inhales and exhales even. So inhaling for 5 counts through the nose. And exhaling for 5 counts through the nose. Continuing to do this at your own count. Trying to use the entire 5 count for the breath. Trying not to finish on 2 or 3. After your next round of exhales, let go of the counting and just come back to a comfortable natural breath in and out through the nose. Trying to keep it in and out through the nose for the entire practice. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose together. Fill up the lungs, deepest breath you've taken all day, and hold it at the top. Take in another sip of air through the nose so you're uncomfortably full. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Let's do that one more time. Inhale through the nose, fill up the lungs, and hold the breath at the top. Take in another sip of air. Open up the mouth, let it all go. And just gently open up the eyes. Okay, let's begin with a twist. Bring your right hand behind you, left hand to your right knee. Inhale, sit up really nice and tall, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, take a twist. Maybe you're gazing back towards your right shoulder if that's okay on the neck. Just don't yank it back there. In all of our twists, we want to think about creating length in the spine before and while we twist. So if you think about wringing out a wet towel, you're not doing it when it's in a clump, right? You have to kind of stretch it and twist it. So that is what we want to do with our spine. So let's inhale, sit a little taller. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Let's take 3 more breaths here. to center. And we'll switch left hand behind you, right hand to left leg. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale to twist. Maybe gazing back towards your left shoulder. Same thing, make sure you're not rounding the spine or hunching forward. Think length. We'll take 3 more breaths here, in and out through the nose. And come back to center. All right, let's come forward to hands and knees into table pose. Fingers spreading really wide, wrists under shoulders, knees hip width apart. We'll just start with some cat-cow to wake up the spine with a little bit of rounding and back bending. So tuck your toes, inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, lift the heart for cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, press the floor away for cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, lift the heart. Exhale, round. Close your eyes, continue this nice and slow at your own breath. Take just a few more rounds here. And really exaggerate the movement. And then let's find a neutral spine. We're going to thread the needle. So inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, slide the right arm under. Slide the right arm under and through. Right palm faces the sky, right temple to the floor. Maybe crawling your left fingers forward. You're gazing up under your left armpit to twist a little bit deeper. If it feels good, you can take your left arm, wrap it around your low back, and hook your inner right thigh with your fingers. Only do that if it feels good. Open up the shoulder a little bit more and make this twist a little deeper. But only do that if it feels good for you. Let's unwind that. Plant your left hand, inhale, reach your right arm back up to the sky. Exhale, set it back down, table pose. Other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle, slide it under and through. Left palm faces the sky, left temple to the floor, reaching your right arm over your head, under that right lengthening, and gazing up under your right armpit to twist a little deeper. And again, option to reach your right arm around again, you have the option to take your right arm and wrap it around your low back, hooking the fingers to your inner left thigh. Feels good. If that makes this posture better, deeper, happier for you. The goal is not the bind here. Let's unwind that, plant your... Inhale, left arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, place it back down to table pose. Okay. Sorry, it's weird working with the mic attached to my clothes. Let's tuck our toes, lift your hips up and back, and find downward facing dog, that upside down V posture. Your fingers are spreading wide, you're pressing the floor away, lifting the hips back. It's okay if your heels are nowhere near the floor. Let's just start by pedaling out the feet. So bend the right leg, press the left heel towards the floor, stretch out that left leg, and switch. Bend your left leg, press your right heel towards the floor, and just move back and forth here a few times, switching. And then let's find some stillness, pressing the floor away, lifting your hips back, gazes to ankles, knees, or belly. You can always bend the knees here if this gives you more length in your spine. All right, we're going to take another twisting posture. So start to walk your feet in a little bit so that the heels are on the floor, closer to the floor. Take your right hand, grab hold of your left quad, calf, or ankle. use that to kind of pull on your left leg and gaze under your left armpit. This is a big IT band stretch, the outer left leg. So it's going to be pretty difficult. Not all of our twists are going to be this challenging, I promise. Take one more breath. And then release the right hand back down. We'll switch. Left hand comes to thigh, calf, ankle, and twisting on this side. Gazing under your right armpit to twist a little deeper. Continuing to breathe here in and out through the nose. And then unwind and walk your feet forward to your hands. Feet about 2 fists width apart, hip distance apart. Let's inhale, find a flat back, long spine. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. Inhale, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana, extend the spine. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Good. Put a bend in your left leg, pretty deep bend. Plant your left hand to the floor or a block if you can't reach. That's why we have the blocks. Reach your right arm up to the sky. So almost trying to straighten through that right leg as best you can. You could stay just like this, or you can take your right arm and wrap it around your low back, hooking your inner left thigh for an added shoulder stretch to just kind of open up a little bit more. If you can't do that, that's fine. Just reach up through your right fingers. Either way, we're in this twist. Bring your right hand back down, soft bend in both knees. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. So we'll do that on the other side. So bend into your right leg. Plant the right hand to the center, to the mat or block. Reach your left arm up, take a twist, gaze towards your left fingers. Breathing into that outer left leg, your IT band. Staying just like this, or taking your left fingers, wrapping them around your low back and hooking your right thigh. Wherever you are, you're gazing up, you're breathing in your twist. And again, it's not about the bind. That's not the goal. The goal is to breathe, to create space in the body, to stop all the BS that goes on in our heads all day. That's why we're here. Left hand down. Inhale, flat back, just one time. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Shake it back if you need to. Make sure your right knee is over your right ankle. Plant your left hand to the mat or a block. Reach your right arm to the sky. Turn and gaze up towards your right fingers. Dragonfly twist. Keep your left knee actively lifting away from the mat, gazing towards your right fingers. And please avoid collapsing your left shoulder. Press so that there's space between your left shoulder and your left ear. Taking one more breath here. Both hands come down, step your left foot forward. Inhale, back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Shake it back if you need to. Left knee over left ankle. Plant your right hand to the mat or a block. Reach your left arm up, take a twist. Gaze towards those left fingers. Try not to let the back knee sag. Keep lifting it away from the mat, keeping your right quad active. And again, space between the right shoulder and the right ear. Left hand comes down. Step your right foot forward. Inhale. Inhale, flat back.
Exhale, fold,
In your
a little bend in
legs,
the legs, grab hold of opposite elbows, let go of the head and sway a little side to side. Let the neck be relaxed. We hold our head up all day, so give the neck a break right here. Release.
Head hang heavy, dangle like a rag doll, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last thing to come up. Whew. Okay. We will start with we'll just do one sun salutation A. Again, if you don't know what that is, check out my Breaking Down Chaturanga and Sun Salutation A video. I'll link that in here. Standing up nice and tall, rooting down through the feet. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, forward fold, dive down.
Inhale, flat back, long spine. Exhale, step or hop back, chaturanga.
Yoga push-up, elbows squeeze in, option to lower the knees. Point your toes, inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking one more breath here, pressing the floor away, lifting your hips high. Raise your right leg in the air. Open up the hips and bend the knee. So it's like your right heel is falling towards your left glute. It's almost like your right knee is pointing up towards the sky as well. Don't dip into the left shoulder. Shoulders stay squared, press evenly through both hands. Let's take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Help it up if you need to. Lower the left knee down and point the toes. So make sure your right knee is over your right ankle. Let's reach our arms up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. So pressing down actively through the top of the back foot and hugging everything towards that center point in the mat, that center point in your body, the midline. That's going to help you create stability. And let's take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, bend your arms 90 degrees, cactus. Maybe let the head drop back a little bit. Open up the heart and the shoulders. Again, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, pull it back, cactus. One more time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, cactus. Good. Reach your arms back up. And let's join our palms in prayer. We're going to take a prayer twist. So lean forward
and hook the left elbow outside of that right thigh.
A twist going here. You're pressing your palms together, elbows wide. Keep your back foot active here. And if you collapse into your leg and just put all your weight on it, you're probably going to fall out of it. So keep the torso strong. You're just using the leg to twist. Take one more breath here.
And let's slowly reach the arms back up.
Lunge. Hands come to mat or blocks. Straighten your right leg, half splits. So maybe crawling your hands back. It's a big stretch and it's pretty normal if you can't reach the floor. So if you can't, this is why you use your blocks or your stack of books. If you don't have blocks, get them. Pressing down through your right heel, drawing your right hip back. Breathing into the back of your right leg. So we're going to add a twist to this. It can be, for me, it's a little bit intense. IT band stretches I find to be very tricky. So plant your left hand to the mat or a block if you cannot reach the mat. Press down through your right heel, reach your right arm up, take a twist. Gaze towards your right fingers. Keep pressing through your right heel. You're going to feel this really deeply down the outer edge of the right leg. One more breath. And then let's bend our right leg. Plant your hands. Inhale, step back, plank. Exhale through your vinyasa or go right to down dog. Active hands, active legs, lifting your hips high. Fingers stay spreading wide. Let's raise our left leg in the air. Open up the hips, bend the knee. Let the heel fall towards the glute. Press evenly through both hands. Keep the shoulders squared. Step your left foot between your hands. Lower your right knee down and point the toes. Left knee is over left ankle. Inhale the arms up, low lunge. So same thing here, you're pressing down through the top of the right foot. And this is going to be different for everybody. Sometimes people like to sink a little bit lower and get into their right hip. If it's a little bit more open, that's fine, as long as your knee stays over your ankle and doesn't go past it. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus, let the head drop back, open your heart. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Reach your arms back up. We'll find our prayer twist. So palm.
Come to the heart, lean forward, hook your right elbow outside of your left leg.
Press those palms together. Take a twist. Elbows wide. Breathing here, and remember not to collapse onto your thighs, just there to help you twist. Keep holding your chest up. Come all the way back up to your low lunge, and then bringing your hands to your mat or blocks straight in your left leg, half splits. Big stretch here. Press down through your left heel. Don't be afraid to use your blocks if you need them. And don't reach for the blocks. Bring them to you, right? Put them under your shoulders. Keep drawing your left hip back. And then plant your right hand to the mat or block. Press down deeply through that left heel. Reach your left arm to the sky. Take your twist. Gaze towards your left fingers. I know this is a big one. And just one more breath. Come back down, bend your left leg. Plant your hands, inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, Vinyasa, elbows squeeze in. Point your toes, inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. At the end of an exhale, come high on your toes, gaze forward at your hands, step, hop, or walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. This time, we're coming to chair pose, so feet are together, bend your legs, inhale, arms reach up. So sitting back like you're sitting back into a chair, your weight is more towards your heels, so maybe lifting up your toes. Don't pop the butt out, so think as unsexy as possible. Bring your palms together. Let's take a twist. Lean forward. Left elbow hooks outside of right leg. Press your palms together. Inhale, arms back up to center. Exhale, palms together. Lean forward, twist the other way. Right elbow outside left leg. And one more breath. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Put a little bend in the legs, grab hold of opposite elbows, let go of the head, sway a little side to side. Release your hands back down. Step your left foot back, short stance. So your left heel is on the floor. Both heels are on the floor. You may need your blocks for this. We're coming into revolved triangle, which is a very tricky posture. So, hips are squared, both legs are straight. Your left hand is going to plant. It's easier if you stay on the inside of the right big toe. So option one, Left hand to mat or block on the inside of your right big toe. A little bit more tricky. Left hand outside of your right pinky toe. Place your left hand wherever it's going to be, mat, block, inside, outside. Right hand comes to your low back, sacrum. Start to open up.
Right shoulder, twisting your torso, gazing up.
Maybe you'll reach your right arm up. This is a tough posture. You can keep your right hand on your low back as you start to get comfortable into it. Let's take one more breath here. And then unwind that. Step your left foot forward to meet your right.
Inhale, flat back.
Exhale, fold. Other side.
Right foot steps back,
Enough
short stance.
for both heels to be down on the floor. Both legs straight. Draw your right hip, your left hip back. So same thing, other side. Right hand plants to mat or blocks inside of the
Left big toe or outside of the left pinky toe on mat or block. You'll plant the hand.
More is not always better. Left hand to sacrum. Start to twist your torso. If you feel comfortable, left arm reaches up. Breathing, pressing down through both big toes for stability. And one more breath. And let's come back. Step your right foot
Forward, inhale.
flat back. Exhale, fold.
Inhale, reach your arms all the way
and up.
around and up. Exhale, hands come to heart center.
Okay. Bring your arms to your side. Wide-legged stance. So I'm stepping back with my left foot.
To a wide-legged forward fold.
So feet are pretty wide apart. We're coming into a wide-legged forward fold, so toes are slightly turned in. Bring your hands to your hips. Take a deep breath in. Open your heart. Exhale, fold. Bring your hands to the floor or blocks if you can't reach. Try to keep your legs straight here. Right hand plants underneath the nose to mat or block. Left arm reaches to the sky. Take a twist. Gaze towards your left fingers. Connect with your breath here. Option 1 is to stay just like this. Option 2, if you have a little more, you'll take your left hand, wrap it around your low back, grab the inner right thigh. If you still have more, take your right hand to your
left ankle, and then use that to twist even more, gazing towards the sky, trying to turn your chest up. Wherever you are in this twist, find your breath in and out through the nose.
Unwind that. Both hands to the floor. Left hand underneath your nose to mat or block. Right arm reaches up. Take that twist. Gaze towards your right fingers. And again, if you have more, wrapping the right arm around your low back, hooking the inner left thigh. Still have more, grabbing hold of your right ankle and using that to twist your chest towards the sky. Let's unwind that. Find your flat back. Inhale halfway. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Keep your spine long and inhale, hinge all the way up to standing. Good. All right, let's come down to seated. Whew, I'm sweating out here. So we're going to come into a seated twisting. Let's extend.
So let's extend our left leg forward. Bend your right leg. You can have it in line with the hip, about fist width apart from the left thigh. Option 2 is you can cross the right ankle over your left thigh.
Over the left thigh.
Option 3,
a
little bit more challenging. You can bend your left leg, bringing the heel towards your right glute.
Wherever you are, you want to be able to sit up tall. Remember, length as we twist. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale the left arm up, sit up really tall. Exhale, take your twist. You can hug, you can hook. Wherever you are, you're sitting really tall, rooting down through the sits bones and lifting up through the crown of the head. Inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And let's come back. Enter, gently bow the other way. Sit back up, we will switch. Right foot straight out. Left foot either plants, fist width apart from the right thigh, or crosses it over, whatever. Right, or bending your right leg, right heel towards the left glute. Stand tall, sit tall. Left hand behind you, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, hug, hook, whatever feels good. Make sure you're really lengthening through your spine as you twist. Staying with those slow inhales and exhales, in and out through the nose. Let's take one more breath. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twisting more. Come back to center gently. Bow the other way. And let's sit up. Okay. One of your blocks. If you don't have a block, you're just shit out of luck. I'm just kidding. Grab a pillow. Probably don't use books for this. It won't be comfortable. You can grab a pillow. You can roll up a blanket, whatever. Let's come down onto our backs. Legs are bent, feet are planted. We're going to take a supported bridge pose because it's nice to add some back bending when we've been twisting. So first level is the least intense. Second level is a little bit more. Obviously, third level is the most intense. I'm going Goldilocks in the middle, but you do what is right for you. This is supposed to feel good. Press down through your feet, lift up the hips, slide your block underneath your sacrum, that low back, almost tailbone area. Find your sweet spot. Close your eyes, relax down. So it's just a nice, gentle back bend where it's supported, so we don't even have to hold ourselves up. We'll just take a half a minute or so here breathing. Let's take 5 more breaths here, in and out through the nose. And then lift up your hips, remove the block, place it to the side, and lower your hips down. Windshield wiper the legs left and right. Just let them sway a little side to side. And then hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. To our last twist, our supine twist. Straighten your left leg down to the floor. I like to scooch my butt to the right a little bit. This will give a better twist. Right arm comes out to a T. Left hand on the outer right thigh. Cross the right leg over the body. Turn your head to the left. So your leg is dropping over to the, you're turning your head to the right. So your right leg is dropping over to the left and your head is gazing towards your right fingers. If it feels like you're doing this wrong or you're very uncomfortable, again, scoot your butt more to the right. It's going to help the leg drop over to the left. Bring your knees back into your chest. Give yourself a hug, rock a little side to side. Other side, straighten your right leg down. Scoot your butt to the left. The left arm comes out to a T. Right hand to outer, left leg, cross the left leg over the body. Turn your head to the left. Relax your left shoulder into the floor. It's more important to relax the shoulder down rather than to try to force the knee to the floor. My knee is floating, you'll notice. If that's super uncomfortable for you, you can slide a block or a pillow underneath it. And again, you have the option to scooch the butt over a little bit more to get a deeper, more comfortable twist. And bring your knees back into your chest. Give yourself a hug one last time. Rock a little side to side. Massage your low back, head and shoulders stay down. And we're going to come into our final posture, Shavasana, corpse pose. Legs straight out. Feet are about as wide apart as the mat. Let the feet fall open. Palms face the sky, being open to receive. Let go of all effort here. Soften the space between the eyebrows. Relax your cheeks, your jaw. And just let go and melt into your mat. Gently begin to deepen your breath. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, inviting small movements back into your body, rolling wrists and ankles. Slowly turn head side to side. Reach your arms up, overhead point your toes, take a big good morning stretch. And then bend your knees and roll over to your right side. Pausing in fetal pose for a moment, resting your right ear on your right outstretched arm. Taking your time. And when you're ready, you'll slowly and mindfully begin to come up to a seated position, same place we started our practice. Sitting tall. Join your palms together in prayer at your chest. And gently bow your chin to your chest, sealing in the practice with gratitude. Namaste. Which means the light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you so much for tuning in, yogis. Subscribe to my channel for more. Have a great day.